My friends, what I have here is the OneTigris Camping Cot. That's right, folks. I just got this in so I could share it with you all. This is a preview, initial setup, and thoughts episode. In the future, I will review this product. With this being a new product on the scene, I figured you all would want to see it. So let's take a look at it together in this episode. Before we take a look at the product, feel free to like the video and subscribe. It does help the channel. Again, everyone, the outdoor gear review is agenda free. I'm not trying to sell this product. I am simply sharing information, and that's it. All right, folks, let's take a look at the cot. First things first, let's take a look here at the storage bag. This is 23 inches long, and it is 7.5 inches wide. Across the body, you have the OneTigris logo. Down below that, you have some PALS webbing, so you can attach this on the outside of a backpack. You also have a grab handle, and there is another grab handle, and this is at the top. Now let's talk about this grab handle here for a second. When I received the cot, this was fully disconnected, and I thought this was a compression strap that was meant to go the other way. But because of this buckle and the orientation, that's not the case. This is some sort of carry strap. It does work, but it does seem to be a little bit odd. You have one zipper to open up the bag. These are the frame poles. You have 16 legs. You have 4 crossbody mounts. And here you have the cot itself. On the inside of the bag, you have setup instructions. What you have here are 2 frame poles that have shock cord in them. So there's one, and here is 2. To set up the cot, you need to take the fabric and lay it down on the ground with the logo facing down. Also, at one end, you will find that you have these pulls. You have one pull here, you have another pull here, and there's a sleeve. It goes all the way down, and that's where you put the frame at. You take the pole, you slide it all the way through. The other side is sewn up, so the pole cannot come through. You take the poles and you slide them through. And then you simply use the loop and pull the fabric over the pole end. Repeat the same process on the other side. Now everyone, we need to move to the cross braces. These will come with these Velcro strap keepers. This thing is wrapped up and it takes a while to undo these. So I've already set this up numerous times and I just leave these Velcro straps completely undone. You take the ends and you put it together just like so. You can see here there's a clip that goes over the poles, the frame. You have another one on the other side. There's a bow here with that frame and this points towards the ground, towards the cot itself. Now let's focus on this side. This side is adjustable. You can see what that does. That gives you just enough leeway to insert the pole on both sides, and then you tension it to lock it into place. You have 2 pushes right here. Push those in, disconnect, and then slide it back on. So let me show you all how this goes together. You can see here that we have this cross brace. This is the non-adjustable end, and this is the adjustable end. Start with the non-adjustable. Put it over the pole. You will feel a slight click when it goes into place. Open this up, and then slide it down to the pole, and then tighten it back up. When you do that, you're putting tension on this, and that's what holds this cot together. It separates the frame and makes everything nice and taut. From here, you simply repeat the process. You go over the pole, click it into place, open this up on this side, push it down, lock it into place. With this cot, you could do 2 setups, one without the legs or one with the legs. This is, of course, the one without the legs here. You can see that you have these pads. That's where this cot will sit. So you can take it, and there you go. You're ready to rock and roll. All right, so this is the no leg setup. Let's take a look at the legged setup version. Now we will need this bag here. This has the legs in it. And these, my friends, are the legs. Again, there are 16 of these. This side goes towards the ground, and this side slides into the frame. Now the cot has been set up with the legs. Let's go ahead, flip it over. As you all can see, this is much taller than the previous setup. So with this cot, you have two different options. Looking at the cot, you can see here that you have some webbing, so you can attach different components if you want to. You can hang basically anything you want to from there. You also have a pocket that is attached, non-removable. Going to the other side, you have the same features, but at the opposite end. So you have the webbing, and you have the pocket. With the OneTigris cot, it is available in two colors, black and coyote brown. The price of this is $160. The measurements, you're looking at 6.2 feet long. It is 2.2 feet wide. And with the legs, it stands 1.2 feet. Without the legs attached, it stands roughly 7 inches. The weight of the cot is 8.5 pounds, and the weight limit is 330 pounds. When it comes to the materials, it's a 420 denier Oxford, and the frame is a 70/75 aluminum. My experiences with this cot are limited. I just got this in, but I have spent one night on it. Now, I'm going to share my thoughts with you, but this is not a review. The review will come up in the future after I've thoroughly tested this out. My initial thoughts so far are this. First off, the quality is very good. The overall comfort from this cot is also very good. When you have this thing pitched, when it's all framed out, this is a very top platform. It's very firm. That's how I like it. So you can lay down on top of this here, and it's everything that you would want from a cot. It's wide enough and also long enough for the majority of individuals, but not all. Again, everyone, this is 6'2", so if you're over 6 foot, you will need to look for something else. When I'm on a cot, what I like to do is to take my backpack, put it here at the top, I get a stuff bag, put my jacket in it, and that's my pillow. And I sleep very comfortably that way. With this cot, it's comfortable when you're laying on it this way, and you can also turn to the side and be comfortable as well. If you want some additional cushion, if this is too firm for you, you can use some sort of mat, a foam pad or something, and that does work also. Because of the height of this cot, it can pull double duty. You can use this as a chair, and you can also sleep on it. This is at the perfect height for most people to be a good bench seat. So you can sit here, your stove's over here, you can cook, you can do whatever you need to do inside of your tent, inside of your shelter with ease. It's not too low, and also it's not too high. I like the fact that this is adjustable. You can lower it to the ground if you're inside of a smaller tent, or you can raise it up if you're in a bigger one. Or let's say that you're out on a grassy area. You can raise this up and you can get away from that wet grass. You have the side pockets here. You also have the ability to attach different items. So you can have like a flashlight on a carabiner. You can hang it off of there. You could even have a cook set, something like that. The possibilities really are limitless. The pockets are a good size for your phone, keys, battery bank, and so on. The storage bag is also a good size for this cot. Also, what's not bad is the weight. At less than 9 pounds, that's fairly impressive. You can find cots out on the market today that are roughly the same size as this, but they weigh like 20 pounds. Not this one, less than 9 pounds, and that's not bad. The flip side is that there are many cots out there that are roughly the same size that weigh less than this. So that's how it goes, right? But all in all, for the size here, the weight is not bad. When it comes to negative aspects concerning this cot, there are a few things to keep in mind here. First off, the form factor of this is rather large, so you need to consider how you are going to transport this. Next up, the setup process is a lengthy one. There's a lot of steps here. It takes some time. Something that you need to consider also is that it takes a little bit of muscle to basically put the cross sections into place. You connect it on one side, you go over, and then you have to stretch the material and push the pole and lock it. That takes a little bit of strength, so not everyone is going to be able to do that. In fact, I have a muscle injury from working out here, and to set this up is a little bit painful for me. It's not easy. So again, it's something that needs to be considered. It does take a little bit of muscle to kind of push and pull everything into place. The last con that I have so far for this cot is that the overall design here is not unique. When I was looking at this product, trying to decide if I wanted to get it in or not, the one thing that stood out to me was that I've seen this design before. There's other companies out there who offer the exact same product. Just about everything's the same. And the thing is, they offer the product for less. In the world of copycat products, it's a shame to see that nothing has been improved here. The design is exactly the same as what other companies offer. Now let's talk about offerings from other companies. Again, there's numerous companies who offer the same sort of design. The weight limits are the same, but some companies use different materials. So this here comes in at roughly 8.5 pounds. I've seen cots from other companies that weigh less, like around 6.5 pounds. Now with all that being said, overall this is not a bad design, don't get me wrong. I just like to see improvements. When I see a company copying other designs, I want to see improvements. But as is, I'm not seeing anything different here. What I do see is that this costs more than other variants. This is 160 bucks. Other variants, 110, 120. So in some cases, you can save like $50 by going with a different brand. And basically, you're getting the same product. What OneTigris does right here is the looks. I like the Coyote, I like the black, it looks cool. Other variants don't look as good in my opinion. I've seen all sorts of colors, including blue and gray, and I don't like them as much as this. So there you go, everyone. This is the cot from OneTigris. What do you all think about this? Make sure to comment down below, share your thoughts, your opinions. What do you all think? I like the height of this. That's definitely awesome. Overall, what I'm seeing from this product is good quality, good comfort. I don't think you can go wrong with a cot setup like this. Based upon my experiences with this design from other companies, I think this is going to be a good product. Now, of course, everyone, I will test this product out thoroughly. My review will be coming up in the future. Before I end this episode, let me show you all one thing, one important note. When it comes to breaking down this cot, when you disconnect these sections here, you need to remember that there's tension, so you need to be very careful. Put some pressure on the top and then release it. That way it doesn't fly back and hurt your hand. Folks, I'm done. I will see you all again soon. Take care, be well, strength and honor. Bye.